Hey everybody, so as you know, Viv and I are expecting, Johnny, Viv and I are expecting a new cast member of some kind any day now in the form of a baby. Now, it's supposed to be our X episode tonight, but we've decided to do 3 episodes, X, Y, and Z, so we can wrap up this season before this kid pops out. Unfortunately, we've only got 25 prepaid YouTube minutes left this week, so tonight we're about to do 3 8-minute episodes for you, back to back to back. Or, I guess back to back and then front to front. Otherwise, what? That middle one has 2 backs? I mean, maybe that's what Shakespeare was talking about. Anyway, I know all you math nerds out there are like, wait, that's only 24 minutes. But that last minute, guys, that last minute, that's for us. Oh, I guess we just spent it. Anyway, I hope you enjoy episodes X, Yawn, and Zip. But if you don't, that's on you, man. Alright? Let's get ready to crumble!
The last show on Earth is filmed before a live studio audience.
Broadcasting live from the east side of sunny Madison, Wisconsin, it's The Last Show on Earth with Nate Chappell. Tonight, we're digging for doubloons because X marks the spot. But now, the man who used to do some filing for Fox Mulder, the last host on Earth, Nate Chappell! Hello, and welcome to episode X of the treasure map of internet television, the last show on Earth. So, as you know, X marks the spot, and actually this episode. I think I would have made a pretty terrible pirate, so I'm glad I didn't listen to my guidance counselor. Okay, Nathan, I'm looking at your aptitude tests here, and I see you've got high scores in swashbuckling. Have you considered going into piratry and all? But actually, I get seasick easily. I don't really like birds, and I'm not much for treasure hunting. Mostly, I'm just not great at reading maps. So wait, does X mark the spot where I'm standing, or the... Don't even get me started on digging. Seriously, I don't want to start digging. No thanks. Unless I find it while burying myself at the beach, it's not going to happen. And even then, I'd probably just move to a different part of the beach. Oh, pointy. Pointy treasure. I'm not much for sailing either, but I do like garage sailing, which is sort of treasure hunting, actually, if you think about it. No maps, although there can be some digging. Especially those ones where there's a sign that says more inside. And you get in there and you can't tell where the trash they're getting rid of ends and the trash they're keeping begins. You know what I mean. And then pretty soon, somebody comes up behind you with a rag soaked in ether. The next few months are a blur, and when you come to, you're dressed as a court jester in a room full of all manner of porcelain doll, and you start to regret even coming to the garage sale in the first place. But they did have an at-home version of Family Feud for like $2, so... But to prevent your family from having a feud, good segue, here's security guard Carl Lewis with today's Morning Affirmation.
I'm security guard Carl Lewis with today's Morning Affirmation.
The eyes are the windows to your soul, and the eyelids are the shutters to the windows of the soul. Welcome to my week in review. I'm Nate Chappell, and this is part of my week. On Friday, I was doing dishes, and my Bluetooth earbud fell in the sink. I quickly plunged my hand in and rescued it, giving me the confidence that I'll be a capable father should my child ever fall into the dishwater. I put the earbud in a bowl of rocks, which I would also do with my child if I was out of rice. That's my week in review. I'm Nate Chappell, saying my week was better than your week. Wolf Out TV. It's not a bison in a grocery store. It's not just a bucket of cold cuts. It's not a bag of boxes of bags. It's not a mouth that opens to reveal a somehow bigger mouth. Or a tire in a phone booth. It's not a sandwich that reminds you of your vice principal. It's a turtle riding another turtle, like a horsey. It's a painting of somebody taking a photograph of a painting. It's a sunset as seen reflected in the glossy pages of a ladies' magazine. It's 10 or 11 paper clips banging around inside a pencil sharpener. It's one of those old-timey suitcases filled with tickles. Wolf Out TV. We'll make you laugh. Am I saying that right?
Are you my mommy? I can't see that far because I'm just a little baby pirate. My name is Baby Beard the Pirate. I'm just waiting for Mommy Beard the Pirate to come and feed me. Yo ho ho and a bottle of milk. Yum! Being born on a pirate ship has been pretty good. First of all, I don't even need a swing. The sea is my walk and play. Plus, it's called a poop deck, and pooping is what I do best. Also, I have a parrot named Birdbeard the Parrot.
What? Birdbeard, what?
And he poops all over the deck too.
Poop deck.
Plus, I kinda get to do whatever I want around here. Dad's usually one drunk, and Mom's out shivering her timbers. Plus, how am I gonna walk the plank anyways? I can't even crawl the plank yet. X marks the spot where I'm the most ticklish. Tee. X also marks the spot where my father Neckbeard the Pirate branded me with a hot iron. Ouch, chihuahua. But don't worry, I'm sure someday he'll realize that he made a mistake, which he will realize because I am telling him as I drive a cutlass sword through his belly and take control of his vessel. Tee. Families, am I right? Anyways, I gotta swap the deck if you know what I mean.
Poop deck, what?
Make them into a shark fin and swim around the bottom of the pool and then come up slow, check out the fish below. And the moon was surreal 'cause we thought so. Lost me, then you found me, Marco Polo.
Hello, and welcome back to episode X of The Last Show on Earth. Tonight's guest comes to us all the way from Santa Monica, California. Please help me welcome treasure hunter Hunter Treasures to the show.
Top of the morning to you.
Top of the morning to you too.
Well, it's my treasure.
A good one.
A good one what?
I'm not sure. So, I didn't notice until I said it out loud, but your name is Hunter Treasures and you're a treasure hunter.
Is that a question?
Well, no. I guess my question is, do you think your name influenced your choice of profession?
Actually, in a way, I'd say my name influenced my choice of job.
Well, that's basically what I asked.
I know, that's why I said that.
So, what's the biggest treasure you found?
That's a tricky one. Do you mean in size or in value?
Well, I guess...
Actually, it's the same. 2 years ago today, I never forgot it. I found a very old Spam tin.
Spam tin, that's the biggest...
Yes, and once I got the sand off of it, it had very shiny parts.
Where did you find this tin?
I was in Venice, and I was...
Oh, okay, Italy.
Beach.
Oh, did you find it on the beach with a metal detector?
Yeah.
So you're more of a metal detector than a treasure hunter.
You think I should change my name to Detector Metals?
Yeah, actually I do.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to go to court for that.
What court?
Nate Court.
What you're about to witness is a TV judge show. The cases are real, the gavel is a croquet mallet, and the judgments are final. Judge Nate is not an actor. They said he didn't have the right look. You be the judge, but not here, because this is Nate Court.
Alright, we're gonna try an exercise. I want you to face each other. Okay? Now each of you take your hand, raise it up towards the other person, and then just slap them in the face. Alright. Keep slapping until we're healed. Get slapping! This is the spoiler stick. This is a ball. And we're gonna put the spoiler stick under the ball. You could say you put the ball on the spoiler stick. We're gonna time it to see who does it for the longest. And Viv's gonna time it and shout out things for us to do to make it more difficult, because we've got a limited amount of time and Johnny and I are really good at this. So I'm gonna go first. Is that cool, Johnny?
Yeah, do that.
Okay.
All right, ready, set, go.
Oh, hold on. Sorry, that was. Can we start over? I'm sorry. It was a bad start.
Ready, set, go. All right, spin around. Now spin around the other way.
Ooh, what'd I get?
11 seconds.
11 seconds, not bad. Double dig at least.
Johnny's turn.
Here you go. Good luck.
Ready, set, go.
It was like
You get a second chance too, I think.
Ready,
What? Oh.
ready,
Ready.
set, go. Raise the spoiler stick. Now lower it. 6 seconds.
All right.
Yeah.
Looks like 11-second win. Well, that's our show. Everybody, I want to thank Hunter Treasures for being our guest tonight. Look for him on Instagram. He's at Doubloon Trouble. And a big thanks as always to the nicest crew on earth, Viv Chappell and Johnny Fisher. I want to thank Sachi for making his sneezy appearances this evening. Good kitty. Finn Hammond and Tyler Enzer made the music for tonight's show. Tyler is Bongo Frontier on Instagram, and Finn is on like a whole other level, man. Thanks for watching us tonight, creeps. And remember, we're watching you too. And as the cigarette smoking man always says in the show, The X-Files, be excellent to each other, and we'll see you really soon.
The last show on Earth is filmed before a live studio audience.
Broadcasting live from the east side of sunny Madison, Wisconsin, it's the last show on Earth with Nate Chappell. Tonight, we're talking but now, the man who says Yanni makes him Yanni, the last host on Earth, Nate Chappell. Hello, and welcome to the sleepiest show on internet television, the last show on Earth. Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, but I was up all night cramming for this thing. You know, they say yawning is contagious. You know what else is contagious? Scabies. Or so I've heard. Johnny told me. I mean, he told me that I gave it to him. He got it from me and then he told me about it. But it's not like, look, when Johnny and I play one-on-one basketball, we're usually both skins, and at the end of the game we do a chest bump. Well, turns out I had chest bumps and gave him chest bumps when I gave him that chest bump. There's nothing weird or anything. But they do say yawning is contagious, that it's actually a social behavior in primates. And that if somebody doesn't yawn when other people are yawning, it could mean that they're a serial killer. But come on, you're gonna label somebody a serial killer for getting a good night's sleep? Like, maybe if he would have known, he could have stayed up for one more episode of The X-Files, you know? Or maybe murdered one more person. But to prevent you from murdering one more person, get your head right with Carl Lewis and today's Morning Affirmation.
I'm I'm security guard Carl Lewis with today's morning affirmation.
If you never try, you'll never fail. If you never fail, no one will ever be able to call you out on how stupid you are. Welcome to my week in review. I'm Nate Chappell, and this is part of my week. On Sunday, I was putting away the diaper covers when I realized I may hinder my child's video endeavors because it's going to disappear on the green screen. Oh wait, it'll probably be wearing a suit anyways, duh. That's part of my week in review. I'm Nate Chappell saying, my week was better than your week. The last show on Earth. We want you to think of things that you like. A monarch butterfly drying its wings in the summer morning sun. Taking your first steps in a brand new fresh pair of socks. Hammocks, dolphins, ice cream. That feeling you get when you peel an orange and it comes off all in one big piece. How you imagine your feet would feel squishing around in a tub of pudding. A baby potbelly pig asleep in a penny loafer. When you think of things that you like, think of us, the last show on Earth.
Oh, hey Daryl. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty, I'm doing pretty good.
You seem tired.
How dare you? Hello and welcome back to episode Yawn of the last show on Earth. Our guest tonight is a sleep specialist joining us all the way from Vancouver, British Columbia. Please help me welcome Ned Edwards.
Oh. Thanks for having me on the show.
Well, thanks for coming on. Ned, how did you get into studying sleep?
Oh, well, at an early age I realized that while I may not be the smartest or strongest and most talented or the strongest.
Ned?
But I was a very good sleeper. I still am. I can fall asleep on a bus. I can fall asleep in a baseball game. Once actually fell asleep at a baseball game while playing. I fell asleep at a construction site. Sometimes I just fall asleep mid-sentence.
Oh, I actually kind of thought you were going to fall asleep there. Ned? Hey, shh, let's just let him sleep. There's no reason to take him to court over it. Nate Court! What you're about to witness is a TV judge show. The cases are real, the gavel is a croquet mallet, and the judgments are final. Judge Nate is not an actor. They said he didn't have the right look. You be the judge, but not here, because this is Nate Court.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Guilty. Hello, and welcome back. We're gonna play one of my favorite games, VHS Fat Stacks. Alright, this is not a yawn riot at all. So what we're gonna do is Johnny and I are each gonna have one of these paddles. And we're gonna build a tower, the tallest tower we can. And whoever has the tallest tower at the end of a 30-second period will be the big winner. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. There's no, you can cut the attitude, pal. Sorry about slapping you. Alright, that was you. Okay, ready?
Alright,
Let's
30
hold on a
seconds.
second.
Oh, sorry. I got really excited, guys.
What
Fast
is
stacks.
this? Okay.
30 seconds on the clock. Ready, set, go.
Oh, see, that's a part of my move. It's important to get two
Sure.
stacks as a base.
I did this for the wrong hand.
It's got to switch, everybody.
Halfway.
Give me the advantage. So I can probably just hang out for a little bit. Go real slow, take my time. Because my stack's just gotta be taller than his. Oh, we're doing it. Oh,
Time's up. Johnny wins.
Well, that's been our show, everybody. Want to thank Ned Edwards for coming by, and a big thanks as always to the lastest crew on earth, Viv Chaplin, Johnny Fisher, Finn Hammond, and Tyler Henry made the music for tonight's show. Tyler is Bongo Frontier on Instagram, and Finn is Bongo Funtier on Elo. Thanks for watching us tonight, creeps, and remember, we're watching you too. And as I always say when I'm waking up, be excellent to each other, and see you again real soon.
The last show on earth is filmed before a live studio audience.
Broadcasting live from the east side of sunny Madison, Wisconsin, it's The Last Show on Earth with Nate Chappell. Tonight, we're zipping up this season because it's episode Zip. And now, the man who can play my Sharon on his zipper, the last host on Earth, new glasses, Nate Chappell.
Hello and welcome to episode Zip of the internet television show with teeth. You know, like a zipper. The last show on earth. Tonight we're gonna zip this season up like it's a go bag because this small human is about to come out with my wife anytime. We do have our go bags packed. And yes, I do have a go bag too. It's not just for ladies anymore. Mine is mostly just snacks. Some bananas, ripe peaches, loose marshmallows, fish tacos, a jar of milk. Kind of a lot of perishables now that I'm saying it out loud. Maybe not the best move. But it could come at any time now, and I'm driving like it. You know, now if I get pulled over and Viv's in the car, as far as that cop knows, Viv's crowning, okay? Already gotten out of a couple of tickets that way. Did have to check into the hospital a couple of times. You know, to justify the police escort. But despite what they say, the food is surprisingly bad. I'm actually pretty worried about the trip to the hospital. I'm worried that I'll forget the route. Probably because I have forgotten the route for almost every appointment. So at least my worry is warranted, you know. And even if I do get us there, then I'll probably have to use valet service, which is not really what I do. Like, do I have to tip this guy in the middle, or do I get a freebie? I mean, if I put cash in the go bag, I'm gonna have to take something out, maybe beans or something. No, I've never used a valet in my life. I mean, honestly, I don't know if I want to set this kid's expectations that high, you know? Next thing you know, it's demanding a cheeky butler and a golden diaper, which, by the way, is very heavy and very unabsorbent. Stupid baby. But know who's not a stupid baby? It's Carl Lewis with today's morning affirmation.
I'm security guard Carl Lewis with today's morning affirmation.
They say you are what you eat, so I guess you're late night handfuls of maple syrup. Yeah, handfuls. Welcome to my week in review. I'm Nate Chappell, and this is the rest of my week. On Wednesday, I got an email with another exciting offer from Maui Condo and Home, and I replied that the only reason we ever stayed with them was because we desperately needed a place to crash after Viv got a fish taco from a food cart. And that's not all she got. Less the notoriously bumpy road to Hana be paved and, let's say, puke. We crashed in Kihei for one more night. Maui Condo and Home replied, unsubscribe. Now that's my whole week in review. I'm Nate Chappell saying my week was better than your week.
Wolf Out TV. It's not an emoji that's just a severed leg. Or a sandwich that's just out of reach. It's a dumpster filled with leaves. It's not a warm tortilla on a cold body. Or 2 pieces of rye bread with a taco. It's not a book you started to read but then gave up on but then still claimed to have read because, well, technically you have. It's a tiny piece of paper that ends up being a miniature newspaper. It's not a paste made from peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Or a dolphin beating up a hermit crab. It's like a buffalo cutting his own hair. It's a hat on an airplane. It's not a tiny pair of doll pants when there is no doll. Or an emoji that's just a severed leg. Wolf Out TV will make you laugh. Am I saying that right?
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for granting me this audition today.
It was an open casting call.
And I hope to show you why I should be Gotham's next superhero. I am Zippy. My superpower is my swiftness.
Like the Flash?
No, not quite as fast as the Flash, but I mean that guy goes so fast you can't even see him. It's like who even knows what he's doing, you know? What if he's some kind of perv? I mean, his name is the Flash.
But aren't you called Zippy?
Oh, well, yeah, I guess, but I mean, I don't even have any zippers on my outfit.
So why are you called Zippy then?
Well, because I'm very quick.
Like the Flash?
No. Well, yes, but not so flashy. More practical. Like, give me a sink full of dishes. Bam, done in 2 minutes. And if you need to get someplace in a hurry, I can give you a lift.
Oh, so you can fly?
No, but I work for Lyft and I've got a Mazda Miata, manual.
So why do you have the cape?
Well, it looks cool in the wind and I guess I assumed you'd have a big fan or something, but that's fine, that's fine. Do you mind if I just skip to my catchphrase?
Sure.
Alright. Let's get zipped.
Thank you, Mr. Zipper.
It's Zippy, ma'am.
Mr. Zipper's better.
Wigs. Wigs. Wigs.
We got wigs. We got wigs.
Wigs. Wigs. Wigs.
Wigs, 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 wigs.
Wigs. Wigs.
We got wigs.
Wigs, 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 we got 'em. Wigs, 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 you want 'em. Wigs, 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 we've got all the wigs. Wigs, 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 we got 'em. Wigs, 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 you want 'em. Wigs, 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 we've got all the wigs.
and welcome back to episode Zip of The Last Show on Earth. Our guest tonight is the inventor of the zipper. Please help me welcome Whitcomb Judson.
Oh, thanks for having me on.
Sure, so I did a little research in preparation for this interview.
You and me both, sister.
And it says on Wikipedia that you died in 1909. Is that you, Johnny?
Yeah, it was me the whole time. I'm sorry.
What's going on, bud?
Well, the last two guests were just so good and so handsome. I wanted to make sure that we had somebody really impressive for the finale.
Well, you really shouldn't have worried about it. You are plenty. I mean, we don't always need to have impressive guests.
I suppose. I also just wanted to be on the show a little more. I mean, it's gonna be sad when the season's over. It was a really good one.
Hey, I get it, bud. But just think, next season, you're gonna have a little infant intern to push around.
Hooray!
Figuratively.
I literally understood what you're saying.
Back at you, pal. Look, I don't want to take you to court, okay?
Feels silly saying or asking this, but what court?
Nord Court!
What you're about to witness is a TV judge show. The cases are real, the gavel is a croquet mallet, and the judgments are final. Judge Nate is not an actor. They said he didn't have the right look. You be the judge, but not here, because this is Nate Court.
Off with their heads! That's what the Queen says in Through the Looking Glass. Or Alice in Wonderland. Or Through the Looking Glass. Anyway, I'm so sorry that happened to your mother. Guilty. Airborne Animals is, of course, the game of adventure. It's the game where we take stuffed animals and we throw them in a bucket. And we play it like horse, except we don't have time to play horse, so we're just gonna play Z. Zzz. And I'm gonna play against Johnny. We're gonna use some new stuffed animals for the baby stuffed animals. I hope he doesn't mind. We're gonna write an IOU, that for off air. For sure. Okay, here, you can have a couple of the old ones. Oh. Okay, here you go. All right, I'll let Johnny have the first shot. You gotta call your shot and all that.
Okay. We got B, hook.
Okay, no look.
Oh, nice.
That
Good
made
job.
it?
Yeah, you made that right. Okay. Elephant.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Aw.
Oh, wait, last shot, 2 shots.
Oh, last shot, 2 shots.
That's how we play around here. You get 2 shots on your last shot.
Alright, and baby monkey, Yeti.
Ooh, sorry.
Nate wins.
Nate wins. And you win, ladies and gentlemen, because we have brought you another season of The Last Show on Earth. That's when our season, everybody. A big thanks, as always, to the lastest crew on Earth, Fifth Chapel and Johnny Fisher. Finn Hammond and Tyler Enzer made the music for tonight's show. Tyler is Bongo Frontier on Instagram, and Finn is on Quaaludes. Big deal. For more episodes of this show, go to thelastshowonEarth.org and go to wolfhog.tv for some other shows. And of course, we are Wolfhog TV all over this web we call worldwide, so please look us up on google.com. Is that right? Thanks for watching us this season, you creeps. Please remember that we've been watching you too. And as Michael A. Fox said in A Teen Wolf, the Teen Wolf story, be excellent to each other, and good night. Oh, what a good night and good nachos. Actually, Johnny, can you take the music off? I'm going to demonstrate my my Sharona that Randy promised. I'm going to play My Sharona on my zipper. Is the music off, John?
Music off.
Okay, ready? Here we go. Oh, guys, it was already in position. It was down already, so perfect. Well, let's wait for the airplane. Ready? My Sharona. My Sharona. Yeah. You're welcome, everybody. That's episode Zip. That's episode Yawn. That's episode X. That's the season that we did for a reason, but I don't know what it was. So, as we like to say, at the end of every broadcast day, at the end of every season, at the end of every raisin, good night, and good nachos.
Yay! Good job, guys. Oh my god.